I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you.
Thank God. 'Cause he better know my worth. There's so much that I deserve, but I ain't worried now. I'ma let my hair down. He been trying it, but not today.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So the video I'm going to be doing is reacting to your guys' icks. I've seen so many of these on YouTube and I just think they're hilarious. I will literally sit and cry laugh at them. I think they're so funny. So yeah, I asked on Instagram to send me in your icks and I wanted to react to it. As usual, I've screenshotted them all on the laptop. I've tried not to look at them too much. Like, I've seen a couple, but I've tried not to look at them too much because I don't want to ruin it. But people have got a lot of icks. Like, my assumptions, I thought a lot of people sent stuff in for that, but icks, oh my, like, so many people were sending stuff in. So I don't know if I'll get through all of them today, but I mean, let's just get into it. Also, before I start, boys, please don't get offended. Like, I'm sure you have plenty of icks about us and that's fine. This is just a bit of fun, don't get offended. Look at me, just like, I'm just chilling. So the whole first page is literally about like fingernails on boys. I've got long fingernails on boys with the sick face, long toenails too, dodgy feet, long nails especially with dirt underneath. I get that completely. Like, a boy with dirty fingernails, like, no, it's just poor hygiene. Like, a boy with dirty fingernails, a girl with dirty fingernails as well. Like, honestly, boys are gonna be like, oh, the girls can have dirty fingernails as well. Yeah, but it's just, no. And long nails, yeah, it just wouldn't look right, would it? Like, I'd rather have a boy with like chewed off nails than with long fingernails. Like, that don't sit right with me. Someone said bogeys hanging out their nose, and that is like, just imagine sitting there like on your first date with someone and they've got like a little bogey hanging out. That is like, I don't know, like, obviously they can't help it, but I'd think about that like for ages after. I'd just be like, oh my god, he had a bogey like the whole time. And I'm not like, I wouldn't be able to be like, babe, you've got a bogey hanging out, like. So that's quite funny. Like, that, I feel like that it shouldn't put you off, but I just always imagine the little bogey hanging out of his nose. Someone said when boys get pushed by the wind. Like, can you imagine it? Them just walking with their hands in their pockets like, ooh. Like, why would that come into your head? And you don't see it as being an ick until someone says it and you're like, actually. When the wind just blows a little bit too hard and it takes them with them. There's more like dirty nails, and then a lot of people are saying like if they don't smell nice, and that is a big ick for me. Like, just, I feel like just poor hygiene in general. Just poor hygiene, that is a really big ick. Someone said when the guy's socks are saggy at the toes. What do you mean? Like, when they're hanging off the end of the toe? So like their socks don't fit properly, or they've not got them on properly. When he gets out of the car and you see his ass crack, I hate that. I really hate that. Just if you see like they're bending over and you see their ass crack in general, like, I don't know what it is about it, but just seeing their little crack pop out, like, I don't know what it is about that, but it's just like, A couple of people said like being called baby or bub, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Bub, oh no, baby is bad, like bad, but bub is no. I feel like I'm like my mum in that sense. Like, she despises being called like babe, love, hun, darling. You know, like if we're in a shop and someone will be like, oh, you're welcome, darling, straight away I'll be like, oh, like they've just said it, and I know inside she's like bubbling. She hates it so much. Like if I'm trying to wind her up, I'll be like, yeah, all right, hun. And she hates it. I don't mind too much like things like that, but baby, ugh. Like if my boyfriend called me baby, no. I'll sometimes be like, oh, like, babe, can you pass me that? But very rarely. I feel like baby's on a different level to like baby or bub. If someone said, call me bub, I'd literally be like, what did you just call me? Bub, are you okay? Are you okay, bub? Someone said when he's trying to merge on the motorway and no one will let him in. Things like that you just don't think of, and then you like, now this has been said, I'll always be like, oh, they're not letting him in. This is my favourite one ever. Imagining you're playing crack the egg on the trampoline and here's the egg. Oh. I mean, obviously I haven't played that game since I was like, I don't know, like 6. But can you just imagine it, like the hair flopping everywhere, like trying so hard, like, holding on. That's my favourite one ever, because it's just so like, I don't think that's going to happen now, but thinking of my boyfriend being the egg on a trampoline, him chasing a ping pong ball across the floor. I feel like that's like the little scurry along to get it, like they're all bent over, like, you know when they like are running after a ball and then they kick it with their feet and then have to go further, like, yeah. I can imagine that in my head, and it's just like, try hards. Yeah, that's just be like, I understand like people wanting to like impress you, but some people just take it to the next level, and then it's like, you're not impressing me, you're just like cringing me out. When he wears a bike helmet, this is what I mean, the poor boy's just trying to be safe, but it is an ick, it's such an ick. Like, imagine them cycling along, motorbike helmet, no, like, whatever, but like a push bike with that type of helmet. But this is what I mean, like, they're so funny, because that is, you have to wear a helmet on a bike, but don't do it around me. When he tells a joke in front of all his mates and no one hears it. The thing that's even worse than that though, is if everyone's there and like someone does it and no one hears it other than you, and you're like, you're cringing for them, so you don't want to be like, it's just, you're in two minds whether to be like, yeah, I heard that, like, and laugh, or, because it's so awkward, like, I feel like I'm the type of person, I'll just be like, and just pretend I haven't heard it. That's worse. Like, it's all, like, it is an ick if no one hears it, but it's even worse if, like, only you hear it and you're like, oh, I don't, do I react or do I not? When a boy skips, who's skipping? Like, I assume you mean like skipping down, like not skipping as in working out. I'm assuming you mean like skipping down the street. Who skips? Surely not. Obviously that would give me the ick. If my boyfriend started skipping down the street, I'd be like, what are you doing? Imagine him lowering himself into a bath that's too hot. When they gulp. I hate any like, I'm one of them people that gets so angry at the sound of like drinking, eating. I hate it. If I was on like a first date and they was gulping, I'd have to just get up and go. Like, it makes my blood boil. Imagining him running for the bus and missing it. When all he eats is beige food. Yeah, like, imagine going to a restaurant and, don't get me wrong, I like chicken nuggets and chips, but Like, not when that's all they eat. Like, if we're going for like an Indian and they're getting chicken strips and chips off the menu, like. Someone said being rude to waitresses or retail workers. Yeah, that's a massive ick. There's just no need. Like, I feel like there's no need at all, and it winds me up so bad. I don't know if it's because, like, I work in a bar, so I've experienced it myself, and like, I know how horrible it feels when someone's just doing it for the, like, not even because something's wrong, they're just doing it because that's just how they think it's okay to talk to people, like, because they just assume that you're below them because you're serving them. But like, if I went out with a boy and they was rude to someone like that, I'd literally be like, bye, like, I'm not seeing you again. It's just when they have food stuck in their teeth, again, it's like the bogey. It's just an awkward, like, I just can't be like, you've got some, obviously, like, with my boyfriend Joe, I'd probably be like, you've got something in your teeth. But coming, like, if I just met a boy for the first time and we was like having dinner and they had like a seed stuck in their tooth, I'd literally be like staring at it the whole time, and it just puts me off, and I don't know why. Like, I can understand, it sounds so horrible as well because it obviously can't be helped, but like, I can understand when people say it's an ick, because you literally, I would just focus on it the whole time and then be like, oh my god, he had something stuck in his teeth. Using an umbrella. Yeah, that is yeah, using an umbrella. But again, like, they're just using an umbrella to stay dry, but especially like if it turns inside out as well, like, that's a whole nother story. Standing naked waiting for the shower to get hot. Someone said using the, like, the monkey emoji. Yeah, no. If someone sent me that text, I'd just block them. Wearing football shirts to watch the football. What? Someone else has said boys that wear a football top with jeans. I get that, I do get that, like, just as a general outfit. It's just not my style, really. Someone said arrogance, and yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I like, a bit arrogant, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you want them to be a bit confident, but yeah, I feel like there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. Like, sometimes it's too much and you're like, you're a bit sure of yourself, like, calm down. Men that think we need them. Yeah, no. I feel like I've gone on for a while now, so I'll just do like one more and then finish up. The thought of a boy being surrounded by birthday presents. What? Pressing the traffic light button and waiting for the green man. I feel like that's just awkward. I hate doing that as well, but that's, yeah. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope no one was too offended by it. Like, it's just a bit of fun. I'm sure plenty of boys have done a video on their icks on girls. So, it's just a bit... Guys, I got sent plenty of them. So if you want to see a part 2, then comment down below. If you want to send me some more in for the next video, I'll put my Instagram here. Just send it to me on Instagram and I'll save it for the next one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share it to all your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
So girl, if he don't love you, then